New today, our state continues to be one of the top in the nation in new cases of cancer. Iowa is number 2 for the 3rd year in a row.
That's according to the latest Cancer in Iowa report that was released today. KCCI's investigative reporter Suzanne Benke has a look at the new numbers.
Today's report shows 21,200 estimated new cases of the disease this year. The top 3, breast, prostate, and lung cancer. But this year's report focuses on a more positive number, survivorship.
I mean, cancer is just the bad word.
Lisa Beistlein is part of that number, a growing number. She lives with lung cancer. She takes a pill every day.
There's not a day in my life that I don't know or get reminded that I have cancer.
Today's report focuses on those survivors, or those still living with the disease. 171,535 survivors include Iowans from the time of their diagnosis until death.
More than 1 in 20 Iowans will have had a cancer diagnosis at some point in their lives.
The report points out survivors have unique needs for healthcare providers to consider. Now, these can include things like recurrence of cancers and screening for new cancers, and improving quality of life from anything physical, mental, or even emotionally. The report makes it clear there is an opportunity to increase these services.
Cancer survivorship is an important issue. As you've heard, there's a lot more of them. Cancer survivors still face far worse physical and mental health related quality of life outcomes and a greater risk of a second cancer.
Some programs do exist. Dr. Richard Deming, a Central Iowa oncologist, runs some of these programs. He's in charge of the organization Above and Beyond Cancer, for instance. That offers a lot of opportunities for survivors, including some outdoor activities, support groups, and even taking 32 cancer survivors to base camp near Everest. Kate McKenzie spoke at the news conference today. She's a survivor from Beaverdale who found a hike and yoga survivor group. It meets Tuesdays in a Des Moines park.
There have been lots of times where cancer has been, in the front seat or in the driver's seat. Chemo keeps me alive. But survivorship programs keep me living.
In Central Iowa, Polk County has 21,290 cancer survivors. The next 2 counties with the most survivors are Story and Dallas counties. But Iowa's cancer rates are going up. There were 21,000 estimated new cases in last year's report. There will be 200 new cases in 2025.
Suzanne Benke, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
And that full report is available online. So why does the number of new cases of cancer in our state continue to climb? It's an answer lawmakers and medical experts are looking into. KCCI Investigates is as well. What experts tell us some of the biggest culprits could be and what's being done to try and solve the problem, that's tonight on KCCI 8 News at 10.